So CSM is the next.
Thank you, Chair, for giving me the floor. While there are many different laws, policies, strategies, and constitutional provisions that support the right to food at national level, our assessment has revealed that there remains fragmentation across sectors, as well as a gap between frameworks and implementation. As a result, we propose the following concrete suggestions on the way forward. At the global level, there is need to maintain the right to food foundation in all policy outcomes. This requires stronger linkages with the UN human rights system. The technical human rights expertise held by the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights and the Special Rapporteur on the right to food must be strengthened in the processes of the CFS in order to better inform policy outcomes, including a permanent space in the annual CFS plenary session for a report of the Special Rapporteur on the right to food. Secondly, it is important to implement and strengthen the CFS innovative monitoring mechanism and seek synergies with other UN national reviews taking place. Thirdly, we must ensure that the CFS builds on the emerging normative right to food interpretations by drawing from other instruments. At the national level, we have the following recommendations on the basis of the monitoring we have led. States often plan development and infrastructure projects, solicit investment and development assistance, and construct social protection schemes without regard to their human rights obligations. These states need to develop concrete steps to ensure that states respect, protect, and fulfill the extraterritorial human rights obligations, including the right to food, in particular in their development, trade, and investment activities, and ensure the participation of affected communities and rights holders in all decision making. Special attention must be given to mainstreaming women's rights, as well as direct attention as a separate issue. Recognize first and foremost that women as human beings with their own rights and not just as mothers and caregivers with the responsibility for the food security and nutrition of their households. There is need to address the root causes of women's inequalities and the imbalance of power relations to increase women's right to the realization of the right to food. And finally, we urge the committee to look at further, make reference to this report as a way of getting greater detail on our recommendations. I thank you.